On the way home the other evening, I saw a very eerie poster on the tube saying, "When an abuser controls your finances, they control you." It's part of a Safe Spaces ad campaign raising awareness about economic abuse, which occurs in 95% of domestic abuse situations. It's an important conversation to be had. What really struck me, though, was how HSBC seemed to be foreshadowing our futures. The Bank of England says, looking closely at whether we should introduce a central bank digital currency in the UK and how it might work if we did. The Bank of England previously told ministers to intervene on digital currency programming so that digital cash could be programmed to ensure it is only spent on essentials or goods which an employer or government deems to be sensible. Imagine a world where money is no longer printed, it's created on a computer. A computer which says where you can spend your money, what you can spend it on, and how much you can spend. A world where the Bank of England, and by extension the government, knows where you spend every single penny. That is a world without freedom. As my dear friend and colleague Neil Oliver says, freedom to transact trumps all others. I would argue we have been in an abusive relationship with our government for a number of years now. I think they took away our civil liberties, they locked us in our homes, and mandated some care home workers to participate in medical procedures. The government employs behavioural scientists to influence the opinions of the British public. The so-called Nudge Unit was established in the Cabinet Office in 2010 by David Cameron's government to apply behavioural science to public policy. I think there's a Nudge Unit plot to increase compliance, propagandising to increase the uptake of the jab. And the Nudge Unit is not a conspiracy theory, it is published government policy. Now imagine if a government could incentivise our behaviour by controlling our spending habits. It's a risk not worth taking. Less than 20% of all transactions in this country are made using cash. At the same time, bank branches are being closed down left, right and centre, often using the pandemic or lockdowns as an excuse. We've also seen a huge push towards digital transactions, with the cap on contactless payments increasing from £20 to £100 last year, and now MasterCard and Apple Pay are allowing contactless payments over that limit in certain shops across the UK. If we want to keep hold of tangible payment methods, we need to remember, use it or lose it. Cash is king.